For more on the single currencies, fortunes and more, let's talk to David Bloom. He is Global Head of Currency Strategy at HSBC. Good to see you, David.
Good morning.
The euro at a 4-month low against the yen, a record against the Swiss franc. How low can this bad boy go?
Well, it can go lower, but let's face it, this is not really playing out yet in the currency markets. These moves are really pussyfooting around. When you see the massive moves we've seen in the bond markets, you know, the FX is just on the sideline. When we start moving to the FX arena properly, if that happens, then we're cooking with gas. But at the moment, it's calm as you like.
And why is it calm as you like? And when might we see that movement into the currency markets?
Well, the problem with the currency markets is we're sitting with the uglies. I mean, nobody's even talking about Bernanke, which is used to be with the Greenspan, you know, the Humphrey Hawkins, the biggest thing since sliced bread. Nobody's even mentioning it. We've got a US problem out there. We've got a UK problem out there. We don't know where to rush to in the FX markets. Bonds, it's simple. You want to sell them, you sell them. Equities, you're worried, you sell them. The problem with the currency is you sell one, you've got to buy another one. You don't want the other one either. So it's an intractable problem.
It sounds like you're predicting some pain to come, then.
Well, yes, I think there's going to be a lot of volatility and swinging around. I mean, the situation with Italy is quite severe because Italy don't really spend money in the sense they're spending more money than they're earning. So actually their budget's relatively flat except for interest payments. This is where you want Greece to be in 5 years' time. So if you're attacking the solution, which is Italy, then we've really got a problem. So I think Italy is about confidence. Greece is about a real problem. They need to sort the Greece situation out, and they need to sort it out fast.
So if the European leaders come forward today and say, we've got a plan, we're going to do this and we're going to do that.
It sounds like my New Year's resolutions every year. And look at the state of me. You need action, not words. We need action.
But if they come up with an actual plan, that would be a step in the right direction. I mean, they're just talking about how every option is back on the table.
Yes, this is the problem. We need a plan. We need something, and I think there's a big article today from George Soros that we need a plan, and that's the problem that we have. There's no direct plan. It seems we muddle from one point to another, and so we say, what's the most important meeting? Oh, the Euro Ecofin. The problem with every data point and every event is until you solve the problem, every event becomes absolutely crucial.
What's the best solution to the problem, in your opinion?
In my opinion?
Yeah, not yours. You're the expert.
Well, I'm not the expert on solutions. I'm the expert at telling what the problem is and trying to pick which currencies to trade. But they have to sort the Greek situation out. Either they have to take the Greek bonds on, which they're talking about in this program, and not triggering a default, because the ECB absolutely seems adamant not to trigger any default. But they have to come clean with the situation. Otherwise, it's just going to rumble on and on. And Italy is Portugal, Spain, Ireland, ×3, all of them put together in terms of GDP.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Talking of huge and possible defaults, we haven't mentioned the USA. Just how much is the problems on that debt ceiling weighing on the dollar? I mean, most people are convinced that they will actually come to an agreement, maybe at the last minute. But can you see the dollar now bouncing back? Because the euro, maybe people are losing.
Well, it's a risk-off situation we've got at the moment. So we're risk-hating at the moment. So we're going back to mama, and that's the dollar, where we financed all these other trades from. So we're putting money back into the dollar. But if it wasn't for the debt ceiling and the US problem, you know, euro would be trading right back down, you know, below fair value. You know, fair value for the euro is, let's say, 125. This currency is trading above fair value in a crisis. There must be something wrong with somebody else, and that's the United States. That's the debt ceiling. That's the US deficit.
Last word on sterling?
Sterling is a fantastic currency to sell. You just got to try and find what to sell it against, and that's a problem. So again, they've got massive problems in the UK, and I think cable is under quite a lot of pressure at the moment. That's sterling against the dollar, and that'll remain like that for the moment.
What's going to rise? Where should you put your money, currencies?
Well, we've said, because the Swissy has gone absolutely ballistic, they don't seem to be able to stop this thing from rising. We think Norway offers some value. The market disagrees with me, but sometimes the market's wrong.
David,
More often I am.
Really good to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you in.